Hey everyone. This week we've been exploring how fractions and decimals are related and also have equivalents. So by now you should be able to complete word problems that involved multiplying, dividing, adding, and subtracting fractions. And today we are going to talk about some patterns we see when we look at both fractions and decimals. So what I did was I combined 2.3, um, which is kind of looking at decimal equivalents. And then I also combined that with 2.4, which are fraction and decimal equivalents. So today you're going to be just looking for patterns within this division table. So if you can open up to page 481 of your workbooks, because we're going to be doing a part of this together, and then we're going to talk about some patterns you might notice. So please take out your workbooks, and I'll give you a minute to do so. All right, so I have in front of you, hopefully, what you also have in front of you, which is page 481. So over here we have a fraction to decimal division table. And if you look on the top left-hand corner, right over here, the N means numerator and the D means denominator. So this whole row going across is for the numerator or the number on the top, and then the denominator is the whole row going on the bottom. So that's what we're going to use to help to fill out this chart. And remember, we are looking for patterns. So as you are filling this out, you're probably going to pick up a couple of patterns that you see with the numbers. So I'll actually do some together with you so that you might also actually start to see them as I'm doing it too. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the number over here, and I'm going to go across and fill this out. And you could do this along with me and kind of either check as you're going or just um, doing it alongside me. It's up to you. You are more than welcome to pause the video if you want to figure it out yourself. Um, but here I go. So anytime you have a denominator of 1, this would be like 1 over 1, and that would equal 1, okay? 2 over 1 would equal 2. 3 over 1 would equal 3. And then so forth, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Not too bad, all right? Now we have the denominator of 2. So you would have 1/2. And that would equal 0.5. So I'm actually going to change that. Okay, then you'll have 2 over 2. And anytime you have a denominator and numerator that is the same, it always equals 1, right? 3 over 2 is 1.5. Then you're going to have 2, 2.5. And if you notice the pattern, it's a whole number, excuse me, and then a half, and 4, and then 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 6, okay? Because I know that 12 over 2 equals 6. Okay, so I'm going to give you time to finish that entire row. I'm going to do one more row with you, and I think some of you may already start to see a pattern. And of course, please feel free to use a calculator because this is a lot to do in your heads. So I'm going to start with the denominator of 4. Okay, so we know that um, 1/4, well, you should know that it equals, excuse me, it should equal 0 and 25, oops, hundredths. Then it's going to be 2 over 4 is 5/10. And then 3 over 4 is 0.75. Then we have 1. Okay. And I do want you to notice what I'm going to highlight because this will also probably show you something. Okay. And I'm going to continue this row just a little bit to see if you also see what I see, if that makes sense. So continuing on, I'm going to work with 1 and 25 hundredths. See, 1 and 5/10. Do you guys see anything? All right. Next row, I'm going to start with 1/5. So 1/5 is 2/10. Then 2/5 is 4/10. Then 3/5 is 6/10. Then 8/10. Then you see that magic number that I'm going to highlight again. And then I want you to notice every time we bump into hole 1 and see if you notice a pattern there. Oops, messed up, sorry. Okay, so I did pretty much almost half with you guys, and I want you to try the rest on your own, and then check your answers with the following slide. Now, the reason why I didn't want to give you the whole chart right away, which I could have, is because you start to notice patterns a lot better when you're actually filling out the chart. So that's why I do want you to spend time filling out the chart and then checking over your answers after that. So spend a couple of minutes. I would probably say 5 minutes, no more than 10 minutes, filling out the rest of this chart. And what you're going to do is you're going to go on to the next slide to check over your answers and answer the questions after you check your answers. All right, good luck. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me because it's very hard for me to try and find all of you. But it's easier for you to just either shoot me an email or check in with me during our check in times, and I will be more than happy to help you. Have a great day.